Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Stu from Battleforge Brothers, today with another review for a product from TTCombat. So today I'm just going to give a quick review just on the process and obviously what the finished product will look like as well. So I bought this from TTCombat. It is from the Sci-Fi Utopia range. And as you can see, it is quite a large piece. It's a guard tower. There's a variety of pieces on TTCombat's website, ranging right the way down from medieval looking buildings to your more sci-fi 40k orientated as well. Reason I went for this is because I just thought it's quite a nice height on it. It'll look really cool with some like marines on top of here, or could use it as an objective. Maybe it's like there's a character up here trying to signal and, he's surrounded by Tyranids, things like that. Thought it would look like quite a decent piece of terrain. So the terrain in question, it is made from obviously just like the laser cut MDF. So it's nice and easy to push out, and obviously it'll slot together. Now, with these, you can buy directly from the website, which obviously the website is printed on there, but I will put a link as well, TTCombat.com. Now, the instructions are on the websites for all of the terrain as well, so you don't get like a set of instructions with the piece, which, it's okay, I suppose that maybe it could have been on the back of here, but depending on how many, of how large, they might not be able to fit it on the back, so, that you just go to the website and you'll be able to pick it up there. And in regards to ordering the product, you can go directly to the website, and they do also have their own eBay store, which is how I purchased this piece here. So, nice and easy, straight through PayPal, done and dusted, and like I said, there's a variety of different products on there as well. So, with this particular piece, there is 5 slides. So just to give you a quick look, obviously, if you've never seen MDF terrain before, it's just quite easy. This one's almost out anyway. It looks as though this is, quite like the section at the top. A lot of it just pushes out relatively easy. If not, you will require a Stanley knife just to cut through some of the little, just to kind of score it so it pushes through without damaging too much of what you've purchased. Sometimes it helps to flip it over because of all the textures and the paintwork. Sometimes you might get a bit confused and try and push a panel out that isn't actually a panel. So if you flip it over, sometimes you can see it a lot better, and these holes will be obviously part of where you slot stuff in. So there's obviously that one there. That looks as though that's a main piece. These, like I say, the very, very good product. They're all pop that out with hardly any effort at all there. I will just keep that together so that I know where it belongs for the time being. Looks as though these are part more of the built of the walls. See, hardly any effort to push out. So that possibly the dish maybe. And the final piece there. So, they are looking very well in regards to the product itself. It was very easy to purchase from them, as I said. Time for delivery, it was very quick, only took 3 days, which was brilliant. So I am going to very much looking forward to building this up. Now, I have seen people, in regards to building it, to spraying it while it's on here. Now, I'm not going to bother doing that because a lot of my buildings, especially more futuristic, I like to do them kind of like a metallic colour, for it to be steel. So I'm going to fix it together. I'll do a separate video. Well, actually, I'll do a separate clip and put it onto this at the end, just to show you how it looks when it's all finalised up. And then I'll do a separate video later on down the line, obviously once it has been all fully finished. So it's a very nice product. It's extremely well priced as well. I think it was only £11.95, and that was free postage as well. So For some of the smaller products, you can obviously get them for, you know, just over £5. That's obviously the in pound sterling. Not sure on conversion rate, but very, very nice product, very cheap product, and of course can get a lot more terrain out on your boards for your 40 games of 40k and kill team. So if you're looking for terrain and you're looking for something that looks good and is relatively cheap, then certainly check out TTCombat. They do a variety of different terrain pieces for your games of 40k. So that's the review done for the time being. I will be back once this is finished up, so I'll catch you in a moment. Right, so I have, obviously, as you can see, completed building the TTCombat, the observation tower, comms tower, or whatever you want to call it. So it did take quite some time to build. I would probably say it took maybe 2 hours, just waiting for things to dry, making sure that some of these, especially along here, some of the wood didn't fit exact, so I had to trim it down with a Stanley knife. So if you are going to be working on something, especially like quite a large piece like this, just take extra care, you know, especially when you're cutting, because I did slip and almost sliced my finger off, just a tiny little prick, but especially if you're underage, you know, just get an adult to help you with that. Now, probably the most annoying part of this building was the central column coming down here. So just to give you a closer look, so it's very, very highly detailed. Once it gets some paint on, it'll look amazing. So as you can see at the bottom, this kind of hexagon, obviously these are all the walls are connected to the bottom of here. So to get them to sit like that, and then for this to sit on the top of here as well at the same time, was a bit annoying, because these little struts are actually connected to here, not here, which I thought it was the other way around. But anyway, that was probably the most difficult part, is getting it all. But once it all slotted in, and once a couple of adjustments were made, you know, like trimming a little bit of the excess wood down here, for example, just to make it fit, was good. Now you could leave it like that, and that would be a really cool platform for some miniatures on top of here, some Dark Reapers maybe, or something like a Space Marine Devastator squad, or, you know, a landing pad. Be great for that. Because looking at the picture, I thought it was all one construct, but it comes as two. So this here is like the actual, I'll just move that out the way just so you can get a bit of a better look at this. So this here is the actual observation, the listening post side of it. This was actually relatively easy to make, the dish. I thought it was going to be very hard, but it was quite easy. Now I'm not sure on whether to glue that in place, whether to stick a little magnet underneath, and underneath here, maybe some magnet, just super glue a magnet there, just so that it can sit there, and just pop it off for transport. I think I might do that because the wood's extremely light, and obviously, you know, I've got a fairly decent sized magnet, so that'll be cool for that. There is an option to leave the door on. I'll just take that off. But obviously, I decided to leave that off so that I can fit some guys inside of here, popping out the windows, and obviously it is quite easy to get in and out, and especially that you can lift it off the top. So the entire building, like I say, we'll just zoom in a little bit, will look something like that. And then of course the just angle that up slightly. Just got these on my tripod, so sorry if I cause a bit of earthquake here. But yeah, so it'll look something like that, just to give you a bit of a better view. And as we go down, obviously it's quite a distance. I mean, just to give you a bit of a look for what it would look like with, say, a Primaris. You know, you'd be able to get your guys quite nicely on top of there. You know, maybe it's not exactly in the building, but, you know, you could pop them underneath, stick the building over the top of them. You know, quite easy. Bear in mind, my Primaris kill team are actually on a slightly higher base, essentially, because with them being on the cork. So I mean, that's kind of what it would look. I think it looks awesome with maybe some Imperial Guard or Tau gun line, or any army really. Could be stood on the top of here, could be used for objectives. So really looking forward to getting this thing finished and painted up. So that is the finished product. And like I say, for a measly cost of £11.95, with free shipping as well through TTCombat's eBay store. You know, buy a few of these. You could definitely kit out a battle bat easily with these. Spray paint it. Now, I would recommend. I forgot with this, but I would recommend giving it a wash down, just with a damp cloth. Just quickly give it a quickly wash down each panel. I forgot, but you know, the hindsight. And the reason for that is because it does smell quite strong of obviously like the burnt MDF. Now, it doesn't particularly matter really, because once I put the spray paint on, that'll take a lot of the smell away. But apart from that, you know, no real issues. Just tidying up things a little bit so that it fits nice together. So that is the review. So if you like this particular product, there's plenty more different things out there as well. This is from the Sci-Fi Utopia range. You know, they've got the Gothic range, you know, your Marty Ruins. You've got things like, you know, like your sci-fi style guns. Check out Wolfwraith's channel. Our friend Michael has his own channel. Check out Wolfwraith's channel, because he actually did a review on and a painting on the actual one of the orbital platforms, like the real cool railgun. So if you want to see that, certainly check out Wolfwraith's channel. So I hope you have liked a little bit of an insight of this particular building. You know, looking forward to get it on the battles, so you'll see it in future. Probably as an objective, maybe get some people off or whatever. But certainly check out TT Combat, and for more reviews and more battle reports featuring terrains such as this, and obviously this in the future, give us a like and a subscribe to the channel as well, because it does really help us out. But apart from that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and tune in next time.